Back up to your path first.
Raising your heart to the start of every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be no better. You said
Can't get to it. Like Graham might take a bet.
I'm stuck on your heart. Hang on every word you say. Each time you leave me, I start looking for you.
And you got to figure it out. You know him? No, I know that. Yeah.
That's like
You paid for ticket, Paul?
no, pay for the rent.
Half. No, come down my ticket and use it as well.
Okay, you got the two tickets out.
Hello, how are you?
Go ahead. Don't be running out.
Eugene,
Jerry, don't be running in out. Anything, don't be running out. One,
Yeah.
Paul, 1 minute. It's okay. Please. I got you over. Your door is the door.
Yeah.
So,
I shared it. One, two, fine. How are you doing? That's no problem. How are you? How are you doing? Sorry, you're over here.
Here's my one, I think. Well, there.
thank you very much.
You got my
No, right.
How are you doing?
Patty, how are you?
How are you going? Here. Thank you.
Mary, how are you?
Don't give any table, man.
How are you doing?
How are you? How are you keeping? You're better reported, John.
Brown man, Robert, do mine.
You go ahead,
No, you're over the same hand.
Three, is this? Okay. How are you doing? Take this thing over here.
Huh?
Michael, how's things?
are you?
Oh, Jesus, how are you?
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Oh, you know something, though, you know something. Oh, you know.
How are you? How are you? Oh, you're only young ones.
Not too bad, Brian.
Cheers. Hello.
You're only a child. You're only a child.
We'll go, Mark. All good. They're on in you, okay? Talk to me and see you. Thank you.
No problem.
I'm never going to go for the table, lad. Okay, see the numbers on the door there. Huh? No. Numbers on the door. No. Okay?
How are you doing?
Glad you're here.
Thank
Nice to see you.
No, I came out of you with
Let me meet you. Number one, boy.
Pictures, hey, listen.
Out. Right. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Go straight down there, Patrick. You have a table.
Trying to supper tonight, we have plenty of vouchers in there. You have plenty of vouchers in there.
Patrick Hoy.
Patrick Coyne.
The Henry's cousin.
You okay there, yeah? Go buy Peter Wallet.
Our bouncer, our security.
We'll have to leave you now, Billy.
What are you drinking, Brian? Yes, from the right bush. It's safe enough.
No, we better without glasses.
That's fine, that's perfect. The name of your table is on the door there, the number. It's all right, Sharon.
I just gave it to you.
That's all right, it's yours, yeah. After you, financial.
No tickets.
You have it, it's later here.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, she has to. What's wrong with you? Harriet and hello, how are you? How's things? Sorry. Yeah. Very cool.
Okay, go ahead. I'll ask him later on.
So those two are very cool, and his mother was one.
Your name is on the door there, say, table.
I gave my ticket for that.
And then his mother.
I paid the money, but I didn't get it.
I didn't ask her because I
I know you did. Not too bad.
Two tickets.
No, you're the money, please, I'm sorry.
Little forward, this is. Phone. Yeah, I'll do it.
Not too bad, John, I'm sorry. David, what the boys were. I look after them.
All right.
Here you go, mate.
Thank you. Oh, hold on. What's those? Thank you.
Right.
So we'll put picture, I'm going to get mixed up.
Okay. Yeah, I can show them.
It's okay, thank you.
What's this?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't tell that.
Go take it back to the if you want to
Mark
get it.
next there, sorry. Hello, how are you?
There you go. Thank you.
No, I didn't. There's two hours.
To your turn. Spot on.
Ronnie, how's it
Well,
going?
there's no problem, sir. No problem.
You got money, sorry. How are you doing? How's it going?
Fiona.
Johnny Gurley, you're sweating. I know you're not, but he's nice. It's a box where you want.
Oh, yeah.
That's who he is.
They're on tab. Thank you.
How are you doing? Oh, thanks. You're welcome. You're sitting with the press. Long table is even. The press and the sponsor is on, all right? Leave it on the door.
The returns. Hold on in. That's spot on.
Happy.
I don't know.
That's spot on. You can just hand on that, will you?
This thing out of my hands.
What are you standing there for? What are you standing there? Little heavyweight.
It's scary.
Where's the
Oh,
ball?
I'm going. Pass it inside.
Pat. Charlie, I'm the money bank here. You said
Charlie, never go back.
Not too bad.
I thought you wanted to go through free.
Charlie,
See you inside.
I thought it was you doing it yesterday.
Oh,
Charlie,
yeah.
Hello, Joe.
hi Austin, how are you getting on?
Thank you.
Tearing away.
With you in a minute.
How are things, Austin?
Here, not too much. Sure.
Tearing away.
What is it for all around the daffy from?
One of the best, one of the best, one of the best.
Mighty left below anyway. You done the push. Anyway. Go on, James. Turn around there and get your picture taken. Don't be taking that ball in the back of his head. Best behaviour. Don't be giving out.
There's Irish champion, and there's the Mayo schoolboy champion.
Setting it up in the morning and have a little shake. This shake for strength.
You're the star of the show. You're the champ. You're the general. Come on. Camera shot. These are taking pictures.
Hey,
That's what you said to me.
Pretend you don't want to be here.
come on, you're both straight down right. Let's see some friends.
I know what you're saying.
Your attention, please. We'd like to welcome you here once again to the Ridgepool Hotel for the 26th annual Mayo Boxing Dinner, which in itself is a record. It's also the Night of the Champs Part 2.
Now look round this way. That's lovely. Okay. Okay. Ryan.
Alright, so we're going to the best by two at the Mayo Championships, Paul Kahura of the Honorary Boston Club.
So it's me.
Now. Okay, look this way now. That's lovely.
Our third award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Niall Cure of the Eagle Boxing Club.
Round this way. Now, go look this way. Okay.
Our next one, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Michael Walsh of the Honorary Boston Club.
Now, okay. Wine for the camera.
And in each one of ladies and gentlemen, like best watch of the Mayo Championships, Peter O'Malley. Have we got Peter O'Malley? Okay, we'll get Peter again. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be collected by the coach of the Ballina Boxing Club, and it's Sir Michael Ward. Yes, the coach of the Ballina Boxing Club, Michael Ward.
Okay, look this way, Joe.
Now we're moving to the most active boxers for the 2005-2006 season. And the first boxer up is Paul Coffin.
John, come up and run.
Right, Paul.
Now, Paul, that's lovely. Look this way. Oh, that's lovely.
Peter Collins of St. Anne's.
You need to move your chair into it now, Joe. It's a perfect behind you now.
Francis Conner, sorry, Thomas Mann of Nutfield.
Okay.
Francis Conroy, our name.
Hold on to it there.
Turn around.
Joe, look out this way.
Up there, Joe.
Okay, lovely.
Joe, look this way.
John and Joe, you look at it.
David Hughes, Kilmaine.
David. Look up there.
Look this way. Look at me.
Come here, box what you get.
Allendale Arnray.
Thank you.
Okay, that's lovely.
And Brian Fitzpatrick, Ballina.
Now look this way.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move into the best boxer at the school championships, and this goes to Kevin Moore of midfield, and I think Jimmy Mahan is going to collect this. Kevin Moore of midfield.
Oh, it's Kevin here. Sorry, Kevin. Sorry about that. Bye, Kevin. This way. No, hold this one. Watch me.
Box what?
The best Mayo boxer at the Comic by 4 U1 and U2 goes to John Judge on the honorary boxing club.
Bye, John.
Okay, that's good.
And the next boxer is goes to the best boy in the Conor Championship, goes to Ryan Conley of Kilmaris.
Hold that there. Look this way. Joe.
Okay, lovely. Friends. Box, Ryan. Box.
Thank you.
For turn.
The next award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the best newcomer, and I just have to say a few words on this lad. He was probably one of the hardest boxers in the Mayo Championships this year. He had a total of 9 contests to win out the school-wise, the county championships, and also the college championships. But there was one particular championship, he had 4 contests in all, so they don't come much harder than that. And it's his first year in boxing as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give the best newcomer for the 2005-2006 season goes to Joseph Kinhart of Ballina.
Hi, Joseph.
Joseph, look this way.
Your box, Joseph.
Anyone that was watching the ad on the television, the AIV ad, and a lot of footballers from Canada, Joseph is the winner that was winning on that particular ad, Joseph Kinhart. So we're going to give you a 5-minute break there, tournaments, and without these 2 people, it would not have been possible to continue on. Sometimes we give them a hard time, but at the same time, it's very good to have them there. Our first award, ladies and gentlemen, tonight goes to referee judge Peter Mullen.
That's the bottom.
Joe, look over this way.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, that's it. That's your visa, yeah. Thank you.
Peter Mullen, give him a round of applause. And our second award, ladies and gentlemen, yet again goes to a man that's
travelled all over the county with or without boxers, and I think it takes a lot of time away from home. It also takes a lot of hurrying up from work to get to the shows, and the next award goes to a lot of people who are not here at the Boxing Club.
Happy as that, right?
The men from Catering and County on Mayo.
Am I all right? Is it?
The last two awards, ladies and gentlemen, are the clubs. And the ways that we picked these was we went back over the last couple of years and just pick out the clubs that promoted the boxing to a very, very, very high standard. And the first one, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give to the awards that they have promoted into provincials, inter-county, and also have brought teams in from Scotland, Wales, and from Essex in England, and also from Droitwich. They promoted the Ireland versus Wales Senior International back in 1993, the first senior international to come to Mayo in many, many years. They had also a big part in bringing the National Convention to Ballina for the first time ever. They promote over 5 tournaments every year, and when you go back in the last 18 years, it builds up to a lot. There were very few clubs that they didn't invite into the tournaments, and the amount of boxers that they get competition was unbelievable. The best club, ladies and gentlemen, from the 1988 to the 2006 season, and the best promoting club, go to the Armory Boxing Club.
Where's Pam Moore? He's going home. What do you want to see, Pam?
You take a phone. No, a nice smile now.
No, smile, Pam. Go to that corner, okay? We'll finish that one.
This way, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the club that has the best record at international level. 36 national titles, ladies and gentlemen, this club has won, which is a great achievement. They promoted the Ireland versus England schoolboys in their gym 2 or 3 years back, and there's no doubt about it, their gym is rated as one of the best in the country, that the Irish senior team has trained there for a lot of years. Ladies and gentlemen, our other award goes here to the St. Anne's Boxing Club in Westmeath.
Very more like you don't want to win the list, but he won't give up yet.
No.
Arriving like me.
Oh, look this way. That's lovely. Okay, that's good.
Right, Peter.
Garden Street in Ballina, I think there was this in Roscommon, and also up in Burnley. So that's a particular round of applause. And I cannot forget Mark, Carr and Maria, who were sponsored the Armory Boxing Club over the last number of years, and I can tell you that their sponsorship is very, very much appreciated. See Maria there on his left-hand side looking gorgeous. And anybody who's into the junction of next week can get a free meal. So we're going to start it off now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hand over to Fiona, wherever she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first award winner tonight took his first title in the 1988-89 season when he captured the boy 460 kilos, the first title in 5 years for his club. He was the only boxer in that year to bring home a title to Mayo. He went one further in the 89-90 season when he captured the national youth 163.5 kilos. Unfortunately, he cannot be with us tonight. I would now ask Gerard Kane to accept the award on behalf of Tommy Conroy, Ballina Boxing Club.
Are you coming out? Is he coming in?
Yeah, lovely stuff. Yeah, lovely. Congratulations.
Number title. Number 2 O'Malley took his first of 3 titles in the 1989-90 season, winning the U2 75 kilos division. In the 1990-91 season, he captured the Junior 81 kilos title. In the 92-93 season, he made it a hat-trick, and once again, he won the National Intermediate 91 kilos title. He also represented Ireland on several occasions. Hat-trick team, Swinford Boxing.
You're shaking hands underneath it, I'd say, Mike. That's it.
Hey, watch it now.
Can you do? Yeah.
No, outside.
Okay. Oh, nice happy smile.
Thanks, Bill. Watch it now, Rob. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
The next award winner started boxing in 1991, and in that year he represented his club at the national championships. He captured the boy 148 kilos national title. He also won the Mayo title. Ladies and gentlemen, Conor Grimes, Ballinrobe Boxing Club, and to accept that award is Michael Jennings, coach of the Ballinrobe Boxing Club.
Come on, give him a smile.
Ford winner won his first New York College title in the 91-92 season, and followed it up by capturing the National Boy 148 kilos title, bridging a 9-year gap for his club. Colin Parish, Gisala Boxing Club.
Come on, and let's give him a happy smile. Yeah, that's all right.
Watch that.
Number 5, in the 1991-92 season, he represented his club and county at provincial level. He also represented his province and was very successful. In that same year, he took the National Boy 442 kilos title. He retired from that sport the same season. Declan Murta, Swinford Boxing Club.
Watch it there.
The next gentleman hit the National Stadium in the 92-93 season and captured the National Boy 454 kilos title. He then went on the same year and represented Ireland and Scotland, being successful. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Sheridan, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Come on, you scumbag. Because the other side.
The other side. Don't let that fall.
That's good. Come on, just something about the corner. That's it. That's lovely. Okay, nice happy smile.
The next award was his first title in the 89-90 season in England, where he won the English ABA 57 kilos title. He had to wait a further 2 years, and in the 92-93 season, he won the National Intermediate 75 kilos title. 5 years later, he stepped into the ring at the National Senior Finals and produced some of the best boxing ever witnessed and captured at the Senior Championships. He also went on to bridge an 18-year gap for his club when he won the National Senior 81 kilos title. He brought the county to a complete standstill for 3 days after, and his senior win will be a night to remember for many years to come. He represented Ireland on no fewer than 13 occasions. Fortunately or unfortunately, this man got married yesterday, so he can't be with us tonight, but I'd ask Johnny Geraghty, his coach, to accept this award on behalf of Adrian Sheard and his beautiful boxing.
That's lovely. Okay, Johnny. Nice happy smile.
Number 8 on our list started boxing in the 93-94 season and was the only boxer in this club to perform a national title that year. This final will be remembered by many as he was winning the contest and then received a public warning. But when other boxers would have lost heart over this man got more determined and kept the title in his grip, winning the national by 51 kilos title. He represented Ireland the same year. He was one of the most down-to-earth and nicest boxers of that era. Unfortunately, he cannot be here tonight. He's in America, but I would call on his father, John H. to accept this award for Deputy Theory of the Isala Boxing Club.
Right, Johnny. Right, Johnny. Watch the table, Johnny.
One for the memorial card. Right, Johnny, enough.
Yes.
Number 9 on the list has been boxing at club and county level for some years. In the 93-94 season, he won the National Youth 171 kilos title, and followed that up in the 94-95 season by winning the National Youth 2 75 kilos title. He represented Mayo in Ireland on several occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, John McDonough, St. John's Boxing Club. In the 93-94 season, he won the National Youth 71 kilos title. He also represented Ireland at the Gaelic Youth Championships in Wales the same year. Paddy Sweeney, Gisala Boxing Club.
No, shake hands here underneath. That's it. That's lovely. Okay, that's very good.
Nice. The first of the Celtic brothers here tonight started when he won his first Mayo Connacht title in the 94-95 season. He went on to capture the Boy 2 33 kilos national title and became the first Boy 2 boxer to win a national title for his club. He stayed on the boxing circuit after his national title win, and there were very few shows held around Mayo that this man wasn't on the bill. Richard Moyle at St. Anne's Boxing Club.
My mammy.
Hold on to that.
Let's hear final check.
That's lovely. Okay, this time.
One for Joe. Joe, you ready? Right, good. Well done, Richard.
It took a few years for this man to shine at national level. He started boxing in the 1990-91 season, winning the Mayo title. The 92-93 season, he won his second Mayo title. In the 93-94 season, he won his third Mayo title and first provincial title. However, all that changed when in the 94-95 season, he captured the National Youth 171 kilos title, bringing home the first national title for his club. Jimmy Sweeney, Ardee Boxing Club. This didn't just win one title for his club in one season, but he went back and won two of them. In the 94-95 season, he won a Mayo Connacht title and went on to capture the junior 48 kilos division. A few months later, he went off on the road to success again by capturing the national intermediate 48 kilos title, becoming the first boxer in his club to do so. He also represented Ireland on two occasions. Unfortunately, he cannot be with us tonight, but I will now ask Gary Kennedy, coach of the St. Anne's Boxing Club, to collect this award for Niall Bowman, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Come on, Gary! Come on, Gary!
Come back, Gary.
Great.
Yes, sir.
No, that's fine, Gary.
Look this way now, watch me. That's it.
Joe's a bit behind there now. You just wait for Joe. Go on, you.
Hurry up, Joe. Tank goes off now.
I think
Our next award winner started boxing
I do one more, Joe.
season winning the Mayo and Connacht title. At the national championships, he took the national boy 151 kilos and became the first boxer to win a juvenile title for his club. He remained very prominent in the Mayo boxing circuit for a few years after his national glory. I would now ask Larry Calhoun, coach of the Ardle Boxing Club, to collect this award for Shane Kilroy, Ardle Boxing Club.
Now, Larry, you have plenty of practice now, that's it.
This next match is a contest for him around the county. Wasn't until the 95-96 season that national glory came his way, when he captured the national junior heavyweight title, bridging a 5-year gap for his club. 3 years later, he reached the finals of the intermediate, winning the contest duel in the 3rd round. Unfortunately, it was not to be his year, as another Mayo mate won the title over him. After this, he took a break from the sport, but in 1998-99, he put his gloves back on and went on to capture the national intermediate 91 kilos title, bringing the 18th national title home to his club. Unfortunately, this man can't be with us. It must be in the water. He got married 2 weeks ago and he's on honeymoon. So I'm calling his dad, Tommy Byrne, to pick up this award from Philip Kerr.
Stay on that side.
Yeah.
Tom, go on this side. Go on this side. You can hold that. No, that's lovely. Okay, this time.
That's lovely stuff. See you on Christmas, yeah, okay.
27 season and won a Mayo and Connacht title. He went on to capture the national boy 151 kilos title. He remained boxing out from his club for the next further years. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Jerkins, Winfield Boxing Club. I call on Johnny Jersey to accept this award on his behalf.
Take this one.
Take this one, yeah. Okay, Johnny, you're back here again. Okay.
No, that's lovely. Okay. Now, nice happy smile.
Okay. Johnny, go down. Take another one. Another
The
one.
next man started boxing in 97-98 season.
Can you take another one? We'll give it a break, yeah, right?
131 kilos title, bridging a 34-year gap for his club. The 1998-99 season, he was back again with the bang and went on to win his second successive title by capturing the boy 233 kilos national divisions. He also represented Ireland in the 99-2000 season. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Gallagher, Clare Morris, Boxing Club.
Eight.
No, wrong side, wrong side.
Okay, we'll get him reset.
Now, lads, nice happy smile. Look
Lovely,
this way.
you're always happy. Okay, Ian. Well done.
Just giving John time to change the film there. So one of the awards, we have a lady here that has done a lot of work for Mayo and Connacht Boxing over the last few years. Actually, every boxer that gets a record book has to come through her, and she has done this over the last 7 or 8 years. It's not an easy job, there's a lot of hassle, but at the same time she has stuck her guns in here, and we just thought that we'd just give her a little bouquet of flowers to cheer her up. She only have to come back from Spain, so we'll cheer her up. Denise McNulty, let's give her a big round of applause.
Moving on, number 18 started boxing with the St. Anne's Boxing Club in the 97-98 season. He won the Mayo and Connacht title and went one further to capture the national intermediate 91 kilos title. John James McDonough, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Remember that year?
Hold on to it.
We'll never forget it.
I'll take two.
Want to broke the record, Joe. John, don't be taking two because of the Westport fella now. Come
Well,
on.
I'm going to start with the thing. Right, okay, that's lovely. And again now, that's it.
Okay, well done, John.
Number 19 on our list started boxing in the 1999-2000 season and had a huge impact on the boxing scene. He won the Mayo title and went on to win the National Boy 148 kilos division, which in a 17-year gap for his club. During that season, he was one of the strongest juveniles in the county and province. Simon Byrne, Castlebar Boxing Club, and to collect this award, coach Pat Flanley.
No, okay, that's lovely. Look this way, that's it.
2000 season and had a fantastic year for his club. He won a schoolboy title, a Mayo title and a Connacht title. The national championships he captured the Boy 1 54 kilos title. Damien McLaughlin, Irish Boxing Club.
Look this way.
Yeah, well, that's when you get my best. That's when you get when you're 78 or 84.
The next gentleman has been prominent on the own Connacht circles since he started boxing in the 96-97 season, but it was in the 99-2000 season that his national glory came to him, when he won the National Youth 167 kilos title. He had to wait a further 3 years to see his second national title come, and in the 2003-2004 season, he won the under 21 91 kilos national title. A nicer gentleman you couldn't meet, Patrick Coyle, the Boxing.
You get a shot here now, Patrick.
Oh, look this way when he's finished.
Mind about Johnny, let's just...
No, that's not.
Joey's the main man.
That's not. Joe, look this way. Joe, look this way.
Patrick. There's no Kerrigan here. No
The
Kerrigan
next
here.
gentleman started boxing in the 97-98 season when he won the Mayo title. 99-2000 season saw him back again winning the Mayo and Connacht title. He went on to win the National Youth 136 kilos title. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here with us tonight, but I will ask Uli Kelly to accept this award on behalf of Noel Kerrigan, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Well, how do I know it? Sort of.
No, a nice happy smile there. That's lovely. That's very good. Okay.
Number 23 started boxing in the 98-99 season, but it was in 99-2000 that he won the National Youth 191 kilos division. He continued boxing for the next 2 seasons, winning Mayo and Connacht titles, and then in the 2001-2002 season, he pulled out the stops capturing the Junior 91 kilos division. Same year, he represented Ireland and Scotland at the Pro Nations Championships. 2002-2003 season, he was back again and clocked up his 3rd national title by winning the under 21 91 kilos division and became one of the 2nd Mayo boxers to win an under 21 title. Joseph Walsh, Claremont Boxing Club.
Put your hand underneath this way. Put your hand underneath. No, look down this way.
Yes, we're right, Joe. Let's step up and say that. Well done, Joe. Well done.
Number 24 on our list won the Mayo Connacht title in the 2000-2001 season, and at the National Juvenile Championships he won the Boy 2 36 kilos division. The following season he was very narrowly defeated in the final of the Boy 3 division. However, he was back again in the 2002-2003 season and went on to win the National Boy 4 42 kilos title. Shane Nicholas, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Big head. What are you on, Pat? Well, Pat, we should lose the position of the Westmore fellas, Pat.
Hold on to that.
Get over to Richard. Come on, Pat. Come on there, Pat. That's right.
Move over there. You're nice and close. Sit down. Rest up.
We're shaking your hand.
Okay, that's good. Come on now.
I don't like being beside ugly people. Come over there.
The next event was the first taste of national success in the 2000-2001 season, when he won the National Boy Through 60 Kilos division. The 2001-2002 season saw him back again with the bang, cracking up the set. Ladies, all these champions deserve a little bit of watch for international. 2001-2002 season saw him back again with the bang, clocking up the second national title by winning the Boy 371 Kilos division. The 2002-2003 season, he went for a hat-trick and captured the National Boy 474 Kilos title. There was no stopping him, and the 2003-2004 season saw him bringing home his fourth national title in the Youth 1 80 Kilos division, becoming the first boxer in his club to do so. He also had the privilege of representing Ireland. James Monaghan, Gisala Boxing Club.
No, Jerry. You have a couple of days to wait. Okay, that's lovely.
Number 26 started boxing in the 98-99 season and was a very popular boxer on the Mayo circuit. In the 2000-2001 season, his hard work paid off when he captured the National Boy 357 Kilos division. The 2002-2003 season, he moved up the ranks in the youth division, and his work paid off when he captured the National Youth 170 Kilos title. He also represented Ireland on several occasions. Eamon Walsh, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Come now, hold it there for me. Hold it there. Okay, no joke. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, that's good. This time.
Number 27 was boxing for 2 years before he got a taste of national glory. In the 2000-2001 season, he won his third Mayo O'Connell title and went on to capture the National Youth 1 45 Kilos division. 2001-2002 season. Clocked up the 2001-2002 season, he was back again where he clocked up the second national title, winning the Youth 2 48 Kilos division. He also represented Ireland on no fewer than 4 occasions. Jerry Casey, Armory Boxing Club.
No, Jerry. No, look this way. That's very nice. Okay, this time.
Number 28 Ireland started in the 2001-2002 season. He won the Mayo O'Connell title, and at the National Juvenile Championships he captured the Boy 133 Kilos division. His second taste of national success came in the 2003-2004 season, when he captured the National Boy 344 Kilos title. He also represented Ireland on numerous occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, Raymond Moyle at St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Smile, Raymond. Okay, just try.
Our next award winner started boxing in the 2000-2001 season, but unfortunately he was defeated at national level. However, this didn't deter him, and in the 2001-2002 season, he was back again winning a Mayo O'Connell title, and going one further by capturing the National Boy 227 Kilos division. Jerry Garrity, Armory Boxing Club.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, this time.
Our next award winner won 2 Mayo titles, 1 Connacht title, and in the 2001-2002 season, he went on to capture the National Boy 454 Kilos division. He also represented Ireland in Wales at the Four Nations Championships. Aidan Doherty, Gisala Boxing Club.
Come on, Aidan. How's the form, Aidan?
been out with spot occasion.
Oh, yeah. Okay, look this way.
Never bothered you, Joe, no?
Thank you.
Number 31 started boxing in 1998 and is still a very prominent boxer today in Mayo. In the 2001-2002 season, his hard work paid off when he captured the national boy 475 kilos division and became the first boxer to win a national title for his club since its formation. He also represented Ireland at the Four Nations in Liverpool. Barry Cole, Kilmaine Boxing Club.
This way.
Barry, bring it back. Money in there. Show Charlie how it is.
For jerky. The 5,000 no good.
Our next award winner started boxing in 2002 was 11 years of age. He won a Mayo Connacht title and went one further when he captured the national boy 163 kilos division. Alex Curdoch, Artery Boxing Club, and I'd like to call on Pam Murray to pick up this award on his behalf.
Okay, look this way. That's it.
Well, John, be the one that's staring in the eye, you see him.
This next gentleman started boxing in 2001, but he had to wait until 2002-2003, where he won his second Mayo and first Connacht title. He went one further at the National Juvenile Championships when he captured the boy 251 kilos division. Henry Kelly, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Say hello to Joe Henry, did you?
Look this way, Robin. Look this nice, happy smile.
Henry, you're the thing. Put on there for your chair. Okay, go on.
Number 34 on our list is definitely following in his father's footsteps. He stepped into the ring in February 1999. He won his first Mayo title following it up with the Connacht title. This success was repeated the following season. However, in the 2002-2003 season, he was back again and went one further by capturing the National Youth 191 kilos division. Dermot Cullen, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
What do you want?
Look this way. Okay, that's good.
21 plus the bench, isn't it?
This next gentleman started in 2003-2004 season. He clocked up his third Mayo title and second provincial title. The national championships he went on to capture the national boy 375 kilos division. Joseph Naven, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Turn it the other way.
No, that's the right way.
That's the right way. No, that's lovely. Okay, now Joe, look this way.
No, that's okay. All the photographs.
Number 36 started boxing in 2001-2002 season, but it wasn't until 2003-2004 that he captured the National Boy 450 kilos division. He was selected to box for Ireland in the Four Nations Championships, where he won a silver medal and represented his country again the same season at the European Schoolboy Championships in Hungary. The 2004-2005 season he was back again, clocking up his second Mayo Connacht title, and again he went on to capture the National Youth 152 kilos division. He represented Ireland again at the Four Nations Championships, winning his second silver medal. Daniel Conklin, St. Anne's Boxing Club.
Well done, Danny.
What about the president? The actual candidate?
Now Dan, okay, Dan, look this way. That's it.
It's a long year, I'm telling you that. Here.
Shake hands with the president.
Second hand.
The next gentleman started boxing in the 2003-2004 season and was unstoppable. He won a Mayo Connacht and Boy 4 86 kilos national juvenile championship title. 2004-2005 season, he was back again with a bang, winning his second Mayo Connacht title. And yet again, clocking up his second title, the National Youth 1 91 kilos division. Patrick Kane, Claremorris Boxing Club.
Smile now, smile.
All right, look this way. That's lovely.
Smile for Joe Chair. Hold on there for Joe Chair.
Joe Chair says his wallet, isn't it?
Okay, I hope he does. Love this stuff, yeah, grand.
This next recipient has boxed for two different clubs. In the 2001-2002 season, he won the boys 351 kilos national title. He also boxed for Ireland against England, winning the gold medal. He had to wait until the 2003-2004 to see the national glory on his way when he won the boy 470 kilos national title division. He also represented Ireland at the Four Nations, winning the second gold medal. Kevin Cummins, Claremorris Boxing Club.
That broke today, that was a spear we had.
Smile, Kevin, now.
Okay, look this way.
When you go up, you can
Smile for Joe. Okay, we get through there, right?
Number 39 in our list started in the 1999-2000 season. He won a Mayo and Connacht title. In the following two seasons, he clocked up a schoolboy title, 2 Mayo and 2 Connacht titles, but was defeated at the national championships. This did not deter him, and 2003-2004, things changed. They say it's hard to keep a good man down, and he was back again with his 5th Mayo title, 5th Connacht title, and finally he captured the National Youth 1 54 kilos division. He also represented Ireland at the Four Nations cadets in Kerry, and also boxed in America. His total knowledge contests were 48 contests, winning 40 of them. This gentleman is now taking a year out. Anthony Lynch, St. Anne's Boxing Club and Fellow Boxing Club.
Hold it there. That's right. Now, that's lovely. Anthony, look this way.
Yeah. You tried to call me the president, you called me worse things now.
Oh, they may, didn't you?
Number 5 on our list started boxing in 2001-2002, winning a Mayo and Connacht title. Following season, he did a repeat performance winning another county and provincial title. 2003-2004 season, he was back again winning his 3rd Mayo and Connacht title, and third time lucky, he was on to capture the National Youth 1 66 kilos division. He also represented Ireland at the Four Nations cadets. He is currently one of the most prominent boxers on the Connacht scene today. Kyle Holmes, the Sala Boxing Club.
Now look this way. Joe, look this way.
Yes,
Watch me. That's lovely.
Looks like you're there, let us out. Okay, Kylie, well done.
This next gentleman started in the 2004-2005 season, and in only 6 months of boxing he won a Connacht title. Went on to capture the Youth 2 91 kilos national title, bringing home the first national title for his club. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Gallagher, Midfield Boxing Club.
Let's try it again. Come on.
Now, look this way.
Look like Mary.
Just watch me. Okay, look at me.
Okay, fine.
Number 42 started boxing in the 2002-2003 season.
Now, Liam. Yeah, hold in front of you there. That's it. That's lovely. Okay, look this way now. That's good. Right, it's time. Okay. Okay, another one. That's it.
You went? Nice, you take boxing. I'll go to the other. Careful with the breakies. I'll go to the other.
Number 43 in the list started boxing back in the 99-2000 season, winning his first Mayo and Connacht title. The next 2 years he went to see a repeat of the same, but unfortunately he did not succeed at national level. When other boxers would give up, this man did not. And in the 2004-2005 season he came back again once more, clocking up his 4th Mayo and Connacht title. And finally he captured the Youth 2 86 kilos national division, bringing the 21st national title back to his club. Kieran Lindsay, Gisela Boxing Club.
Oh. That's lovely there. Okay, look this way. That's it.
Second part. Another one. Second.
It's lovely.
Cameron's dedication paid off this season when he captured the boy 348 kilos national title, bringing home the second national title for his club. He has over 33 contests to his credit, and he has also represented Ireland at the Four Nations Schoolboys in Wales. Thomas Mahan, midfield boxing.
Nice happy smile for me there.
You okay? Yeah. Okay. Right, take one.
Our next award winner is in his first year in amateur boxing and already he's in history books. He won the Mayo title and went one further in April of this year by capturing the boy 152 kilos national juvenile title. Conor Garrity, St. Anne's Boxing.
Bye, Connor. Bye, Connor.
Connor, come on, let's go there. Nice time. Nice happy smile from you there, Connor. Okay.
Correct ends.
That's from the variation.
Go again, okay? Okay, come in.
The next gentleman has been boxing since 2003-2004. He has won 3 Mayo titles and 3 Connacht titles. However, this year he did the business in Dublin by capturing the boy 375 kilos national juvenile title for his club. Michael O'Brien, Swinford Boxing.
See all the years we waited for this and I'm here to present it to you. Eh? John, make this a good one.
Okay, that's lovely. This time.
Hi, Michael.
Our next gentleman is the second boxer from the Swinford Boxing Club to bring home national glory this season. He won the Mayo Connacht title and went one further to capture the boy 161 kilos, 60 kilos national division. Not bad for his first year in the ring. Darren Campbell, Swinford.
Well done. Huh? You have that same smile as you had in Dublin. Huh?
Okay. Nice happy smile there, Dan. Okay.
Nice to get it. Huh?
Hi, Darren. We're going down.
Number 48 started boxing in the 2002-2003 season. He won his first Mayo title, but unfortunately was defeated at the Connacht Championships. 2003-2004 he was back again winning another Mayo and his first Connacht title, and was defeated in the finals of the National Championships. Determined to make it to the top, he came back again in 2004-2005 season, winning another Mayo and Connacht title, and yet again was unlucky at the National Championships. This season he came back again once more, locking up his first Mayo title, his third Connacht title, and went one further by capturing the boys 454 kilos division, bridging a 15-year gap for his clubs. He has had a total of 39 contests, winning 30 of them. Martin Burke, Ballinor Boxing Club.
Oh, come on this side. Come on this side here. Just this side. Right. Okay, nice happy smile there. That's good.
Thanks for going, okay?
This next gentleman is following again in his father's footsteps. He started boxing this season, and what an impact he has made, winning a Mayo schoolboy title and a Connacht title. He won all his contests around the province. He has really progressed in his first year. In April, he won the boy 154 kilos national juvenile title. Another young man who is destined for growth things. Brian Mullen, St. Helens.
Join in Reebok, will you?
Come on, Wiley, look for John Moyle. Okay, Brian, the eagle is it? That's the eagle.
Oh, that's lovely. Look this way. That's good. Joe, look this way.
Right, you're with the eagle, is it? Yeah?
Number 50 captured his first title in 1991 winning the boy 457 kilos. In the 1992-93 season, he took the National Youth 160 kilos division. He had to wait a further 2 years before capturing the National Junior 67 kilos title. He then joined the St Mary's Boxing Club, and in the 95-96 season, he captured his fourth national title by winning the Intermediate 71 kilos division. His success did not stop there, as he represented Ireland on no fewer than 6 occasions. In 1999 season, he won a gold medal in the Daily Star tournament in Wales and was successful in his following 5 internationals: Darren Devers, Ballina and St Mary's Boxing Club.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Joe.
That's lovely. Okay, let's stand up this way.
The next gentleman started boxing at the age of 13 years, successful at Mayo and Connacht level in the 91-92 season. He went on to capture the boy 331 kilos title. In 1992-93, he captured the national boy 436 kilos division. In that year, he also represented Ireland in the USA. He then joined his new club, and in the 95-96 season, he won his third title by capturing the national intermediate 48 kilos division. Jason Muldoon, St Mary's Boxing Club.
Jason, how are you? Now, Jason, you get your hand on That's very live now. That's very live now, Jason. Look this way. Yes. Over the club, lovely stuff.
Our next award winner in the boxing system in the juvenile will have to wait until the 92-93 season to get national glory. He took the national junior 75 kilos division for his club. He is still boxing today and is one of the best club boxers that we have in this county. John Waldron, Ballyhonus Boxing Club from Patrick.
John. Let's have this way. Come on, that's it. That's good. Sorry, that's lovely.
Think about it. Oh, yeah.
One of Mayo's most prominent boxers over the last 10 years. In the 1998-99 season, he captured his first title by winning the Youth 2 71 kilos division. And 1 later, he made history for his club and county by capturing the national junior 71 kilos title back-to-back. The 1999-2000 season saw him capture his third national junior 71 kilos title. 2002-2003 season, he did the business once more by winning the national under-21 81 kilos division. He has represented Ireland on no fewer than 10 occasions. Michael Milani, Claremont Boxing.
No, you don't talk to me. Don't make it look as if.
No, don't take a nose away. Give him a crack there, Michael.
Go back along with me.
Michael. Well done.
Number 54 took his first title in the 1990-91 season when he captured the Youth 1 42 kilos division. The following season saw his success once again when he captured the National Youth 2 45 kilos title. In the 1994-95 season, he captured his third national title by winning the Intermediate 57 kilo title. Of his era, he was probably one of the most popular and prominent boxers that Mayo produced. Finbar Eid, St. Mary's Boxing Club.
Come on, Sarah. Come on, Finbar.
Jordan for talking in order to get you.
That's lovely. Look this way, John. No, look this way.
Come on. Finbar, hold a second. Get right away now. Yes, lovely stuff. You're good now.
one man who truly knows the meaning of hard work and dedication. His career has spanned over 13 years, having over 100 contests, winning 9 Mayo titles, 8 Connacht titles. In the 2001-2002 season, his dream came true for him. The whole of Mayo looked on in the National Stadium as he went on to win the National Intermediate 75 kilos division. And when history books are written about boxing, this man will definitely go down as one of the best. Thomas Moran, St. John's Boxing.
Come on, thanks. How are you, Tom?
Okay, Tom, now a happy smile.
Can this be in colour?
That's lovely. Okay, that's good. Joe, look this way. Tom and Joe, look this way. That's it.
Tom, your shot is. And Tom.
Our next boxer brought Ballymon's their first title in the 1989-90 season by winning the Boy 1 42 kilos title, bridging a 34-year gap for his club. In the 1990-91 season, he won a second title for them, capturing the Boy 2 45 kilos. He joined the second club and his success continued when in the 95-96 season he captured the Junior 71 kilos division. He then moved to Dublin, joining the Drimnagh Boxing Club, and then the 99-2000 season he won the National Intermediate 71 kilo title, blocking up his fourth national title. He went on to represent Ireland on numerous occasions and has also represented the Garda on international duty. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Conlon, Ballymoney.
There was many a good one today coming into Ballymoney station, wasn't there? Yeah. You take the photographs. You're doing the job here.
Well, you're not doing it well. No, that's good.
We know that as well.
Look this way. Okay.
Come on.
Number 57 took his first national title back in 1991-92 by winning the Boy 1 42 kilos division. He was defeated in the finals the following year, but on his third attempt he won the National Boy 3 54 kilos. 1994-95 season saw him complete a hat-trick of titles by winning the Boy 4 60 kilos division. He then took a rest from the sport but came back again in the 97-98 season and captured the National Junior 67 kilos title, making him the first and only boxer out of his club to win 4 national titles. Paul Quinn, Ardbury Boxing Club.
Bye, Paul.
No, exactly. Look this way. That's good.
Number 58 is an early started boxing in Galway in 1994, but he had to wait 2 years to become national champion. When in the 96-97 season he won the Boy 351 kilos division. In the 1999-2000 season he took the National League 2 71 kilos title. In the 2000-2001 season he completed his hat-trick by capturing the National Junior 71 kilos title. He then had to wait a further 4 years when he joined the newly formed club in the 2005-2006 season and he won an intermediate 91 kilos title, this being the first national title for his new club. He has a total of 70 contests and is at present training with the national gym, hoping for international success this season. Michael Sweeney, All Stars Boxing Club.
That was not as the eye, Mike, when you were getting married. It was excited today.
Yeah, no, that's good. Check this out. Yeah.
Back half the lights again.
So that's lovely there. Now watch that, okay?
That's it, Mike. Back fast.
We're into our last 3, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be delighted to know. Our next award winner, if you want to know what to win a national title, then this man should have won an abundance of them over the years. His whole life was revolved around boxing since he started at the age of 11. It took 5 years of hard work and determination to get him to national glory, and in the 96-97 season he captured the Youth 1 63.5 kilos title. He continued to box all over the country for the next few years. He moved up the ranks and into senior level, and in 2003-2004 season, his dream became a reality when he turned the IABA literally upside down, beating James Moore in the national senior final. Like the Adrian Sheeran win, there was an unbelievable atmosphere and celebrations going on for weeks in our county. He then started back to work again and entered the World Military Championships, winning a gold medal. Out of 35 countries, this man had pulled it off. He has represented Ireland on no fewer than 20 occasions at international level, European Championships and Olympic qualifiers for the 2004 Olympic Games. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 in a million, Henry Coyle, East Africa.
Joe's mine in case you forgot.
No.
And she can. Did you know where your father is?
No, that's lovely. Okay, look this way now. Okay, let's go again on the one of them.
Why is that? I mean, you took one of everybody else.
It's in case it doesn't work. Your hair is nice, Henry.
You want to look at the voice in that one?
See the president?
Our second last award winner got his first taste of national glory when he captured the National Youth 2 60 kilos title for the Ballyhollis Boxing Club. Following the season he changed clubs, but his success didn't stop there, and in the 95-96 season he won the National Junior 63.5 kilos title. He took time out for a couple of years, however the bite was still there, and in the 1999-2000 season he came back again with a bang, clocking up his third national title, winning the intermediate 67 kilos division. He has represented Ireland on no fewer occasions, as well as the University of Ireland Championships. 7 national titles has come out of this household, and 2 lads we couldn't be more proud of. David Conlon, Ballyhollis.
David, how's the farm?
How are you, Darren? How are you?
Are you doing any, giving any tickets? Todd. Look at this fella, he's all Jesus Christ.
Well, why'd you write that?
I sent to Darren, they was managing good night.
Look this way, watch me. That's lovely, okay, this time.
Thanks very much. Thanks, John.
He started boxing at the tender age of 11 years, and little did we know at that time that he would be one of the most successful boxers Mayo would ever produce at national level. In the 1994-95 season, he captured the Boy 139 kilos title. The 95-96 season, he stepped it up again and captured the National Boy 242 kilos title. 96-97, he completed his hat-trick by winning the Boy 345 kilos title. This young lad was certainly on a roll when in the 97-98 season, he captured his 4th juvenile title, winning the Boy 451 kilos division. Following season, he changed clubs, and his unbelievable success continued. The 98-99 season saw him move up to the youth division, where he captured the Youth 1 60 kilos title. And the following season, yet again, he captured the Youth 2 63.5 kilos title. Not content with this, in the 2000-2001 season, he completed his road to glory by winning his 7th successful national title, winning the Junior 71 kilos division. He is the only Mayo boxer to achieve 7 national titles in a row. And as we all know, when boxers move up the ranks, it becomes more difficult to win these titles. But this man shows the sheer talent that he really has. He has represented Ireland on several occasions and received the Western People's Sports Star Award on 2 occasions. He is simply the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin O'Malley. Austin O'Malley is Ireland and he's a boxing. Austin is in America at the moment. So I'd like to call on his dad, Tommy, to come up and accept this award on his behalf.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight at the Oscars we have a special award, and the citation reads, I've just been given this a couple of minutes ago, and I'm told to read it out. Pat Murray is presenting the next award. It's a special award, and you've got to read this page out, so I haven't seen it before. The recipient of this award, I suppose, has been involved in boxing for the best part of 20 years now. Hard work, dedication, stamina, all the words that were used here for all the other presentations tonight could equally apply to this member of the Ireland Boxing Club. It is not a boxer on this occasion, but an official, and I'll read the citation. The words at Fiona's feet. Fiona Hennigan, one of the Ireland Boxing Club, sat her world judging exam in the National Stadium Dublin last month, along with 28 other officials from all over the country. She first sat her national judging exam in 1996 and was a very prominent judge at Mayo and Connacht level. She progressed up the ranks to officiating at the National Championships in Dublin. In 2001, she received her first international for Ireland at the Gaelic Youth Championships in Wales. In 2002, she was put forward by the Connacht Council to sit the European judging exam, and she successfully passed this, becoming the first female to achieve this in the country. She followed this on with further 13 internationals for Ireland, taking her to America, England, France, Spain, Italy, Turkey, and last September she officiated at the European Schoolboy Championships in Russia, which is one of the most difficult championships to judge at. Last month she finally sat her world exam, was passed out as an AIEA world body judge, becoming the first female in Ireland or the British Isles to achieve this accolade. This means that Fiona has officiated at all levels, from juvenile right up to European Championships, and with her new qualification she now will be eligible to officiate at World Championships or Olympic Games. This is a great boost for her club ordinary, Mayo County Boxing Board and Connacht Council, and for women in particular who have tried so hard over the years to break into what is a male-dominated sport. Now the floodgates are now open for females at the highest level. To present this award to Fiona Hennigan, nobody deserves it better. Pat Murray.
That's lovely, okay. Very good enough.
On the centre.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to say, in case we fall out, I'm not the only female. There's another woman down here, Mrs. Sadie Duffy, and she also passed her world exam as referee judge. 5 more minutes and then we're done. Our last award is the Hall of Fame award, and because of the Night of the Champs this year, we decided that we would send out nominations to every single club we have in the county and ask them who they thought should win this or receive this award. We have 16 clubs in our county. I received 14 nominations back, which came directly to me. Out of the 14, there were 5 people nominated. I was 1. Johnny Geraghty from Swinford was 2. Larry Calhoun from the Ireland Boxing Club was 3. Joe Hennigan from the Archery Boxing Club was 4. And Pat Murray from the Archery Boxing Club was 5. Out of those 14 nominations, the winner received 9 altogether. He started out as a boxer in the 1950s, but his career as an athlete was short-lived. In 1979, he joined the Archery Boxing Club as a member and became active with his club. 1983 saw him move up the ranks, becoming treasurer of the Mayo County Board. The following year, he went one further, being elected president and PRO of the Mayo Boxing Board. He was also secretary of the Connacht Council. In 1985, he became the president PRO of his Club and a member of the Central Council IABA. In 1987 he qualified as a national judge, and the following year he completed a hat-trick by being elected onto the National Standing Committee, elected in as President and PRO of the Connacht Council, and Vice President of the IABA and a member of the National R&J Committee. In 2002 he was elected as National Registrar of the Irish Amateur Boxing Association. He is celebrating 17 years as President of the Connacht Council, and he only stepped down on one occasion to take the position of National Registrar. Finally tonight he celebrates 22 years as President of our Mayo Boxing Club. There probably really isn't one person in this room who hasn't fallen in or fallen out with him over the last 27 years, and that includes me and my family. However, the rules which we abide by in the province would not be enforced to the leisure if it weren't for him. He has given over 27 years of service to amateur boxing, and many as a referee judge, including myself, coach and boxer, would not have thought of international recognition if it weren't from him promoting Connacht at national level. Such is his dedication, he researched and compiled the first Mayo fixture booklet, which is distributed around the country each year. The booklet is now in its 25th year of being published. Our dinner tonight was devised by him back in 1984, and this is a tradition we have kept up to this day. He, along with Sean and Eamon Hawkin, is responsible for setting up the first ever schoolboy championships, which is still prominent today. Probably one of the biggest nights in amateur boxing history in the country was organised by him when in 1988 the Night of the Champs was born, bringing together every national title winner from around the county together from 1933 to 1988. Boxers travelled from the four corners of the globe for this night, and a lot of memories were relived. Again tonight he has done the same thing with the Night of the Champs too. He has represented Ireland as a judge on 6 occasions. He has represented Ireland as a team manager on no fewer than 16 occasions. We would like to say thank you to him for 22 years of service to Mayo and Connacht boxing, for giving us the tools to promote ourselves outside Connacht, and for helping him to put Mayo and Connacht boxing on the map. Personally, I would never have passed my European exam or World exam if he wasn't there to push me along and give me continued support over the years. I would like to take this opportunity to thank him, and I would like to say how proud I, my mother, my 2 brothers, my sister, his grandson somewhere down there, and Victoria are of him tonight. I would now like to call on Joe Charles, Vice President of the Mayo County Board, to present the 2006 Hall of Fame Award presentation to Joe Hennigan.
It's wobbling. Shake it. Fill out the choke, baby.
No, look this way.
Yes,
Watch
okay,
me,
we're
look this way.
Smile, Joe.
Okay, look this way, Joe.
Come on,
Joe.
smile, Joe. Smile, Joe. Now without the glasses. Stop breaking.
Well, thanks very much to everybody that nominated and all the nominees. I just want to say something about tonight here is that I just didn't do all the work here. I've done a lot of work here for this particular show, as we normally do, run around from shop to shop, try and get sponsorship. And he left no stone unturned to see that we were to have a successful night here tonight. And that we had, out of all of our promotions, I say this was the very hardest because we had more boxers. We had very little help actually because it's in Ballina and there's 3 boxing clubs in Ballina, so it makes it very, very hard for us. But the one thing I would say is that Pat is a true boxing man, and whenever called on to help, he's always the first to jump to it. So let's give him a big round of applause. It's very nice to get this award, but I'm sure that we open it up, as Fiona says, to the clubs for the first time this year, to give them the opportunity for them to think who they think that would be appropriate to get this award. We are going to do that now every year. We're going to let the clubs decide who they think that should be getting this Hall of Fame award, and it'll be on that basis that will be picked. As Fiona says there, it's not an easy task, but I mean, our boxers loves all these dinners, and our people should be getting recognition for what to do. We have got a lot of lads that got, I think Peggy Barrett was the first person to get the Hall of Fame award, and it kept going. That was all sponsored by Sean Harkin and Castlebar. I'd like to thank you all for all your support over the last 22 or 23 years, not many years, around that anyways. But all I can say is I'm here for the long haul, and I'm going to go forward for the president of the association this year, so we're hoping that we make it another first for Mayo. Thanks very much.
That brings us almost to the end of the official part of the evening. The ref will be held just as soon as the music gets going. So any interrupts there to get in, you might just do that. On behalf of the Mayo County Board, I'd like to especially thank the Ardgreen Boxing Club and the members. Ardgreen took on the organising and the running and the funding and sponsorship of this event tonight, and it has turned out to be a tremendous success. Without them, without Joe, Pat, Fiona, and our Green Boxing Club, and Henning family in particular, this show wouldn't be here. It's that simple. We'd like to thank the press, both Mayo News and the rest of the people are represented here tonight with Magellan Office and Adrian Derby. We thank them for attending and the sponsorship to publicity, which is huge, they've given us in the last 12 months. It makes a huge difference to our sport, and we really do appreciate it, and we hope to continue the good work and expand on it. The hotel, we need to thank most sincerely on an excellent meal. We know there's a couple of hiccups with the big crowd here tonight, but all in all it turned out very well. We decided to keep it local tonight. We didn't provide any national executive director tonight for local people, and hence we just kept it to ourselves. I'm especially delighted to see Jerry Kyle here tonight. Rumour has it, the next time we see him we'll have to address him as on computer like Chairman of the Mayo County Council. So we give him a round of applause now and congratulations in advance. Probably his last function as normal primate like the rest of us. We have to bow before the next time we see him. Why the Life Pharmacy, Junction Restaurant, all our other sponsors, we appreciate your help and long may it continue. Us, like the other sport, we're really thankful for help. Although I'm sure as soon as Jerry gets a bridge bid to New York, he'll divert some funding our way. All the clubs, practically every club has supported us here tonight. It's great to see everybody here together. I was going to say that the champs here, that go back to 88, were all old men and has-beens. And we thought we would never have as many champions in one room again. But here we are, 8 years later, and we have more than doubled the number of champs we had at the previous function. And luckily enough, a lot of those boxers are still young enough to want to achieve greater things. We hope they will stop doing. For the younger lads that we presented the Mayo Awards earlier on, the line has been marked in the sand for them. They know what they have to go out and do. We need 120 champions back here in 8 years from now, for any of us that are around. Joe said that he's going to be retired as president that year, but he's not going to do the 50 in a row. Thanks everybody for coming. We'll leave it at that. There'll be some music in a few minutes. Enjoy the night.
Well, here now tonight at the big show here in Ballina, 18 years of champions, going back from 1988. We have Pam Murray here from the Arnery Boxing Club, one of the main organisers of this show here tonight. Pam, what do you think of the great night that was here?
Well, it's a great occasion for me to be involved in this, like, you know, it's a big night from 1988 to 2006 to bring 61 title holders together, like, you know, and it made it a marvellous occasion for me and for Joe Hennigan and for the Annery Boxing Club and for the Mayo County Board. It was nice to see them all come together. It was a privilege to be there with them, like, you know, because they're all good lads, all well disciplined and fine boxers. I hope it continues for many more years to come.
And boxing in Mayo is at its highest now at the moment.
Well, boxing is very high at the moment. We have a lot of Irish title holders every year, in and out every year. And boxing has got very big, very strong. And we can thank Joe Hennigan for that, like, you know. He's the man behind it.
Like, we have some great clubs in the county now, and St. Anne's have got some power of titles.
Well, we have a lot of good clubs, like, you know, you could name them all, but if we won't, like, St. Anne's, like, it's probably the top club in the county, like, you know, 36. Nannery with 26, and then you'd have Geesal, and you'd have Castlebar, Swinsford, you'd have them all, like, you know, it's a great honour for everybody, like, you know, to be involved with this night.
And it's great to see so many young lads boxing at the moment, Pat.
Well, only for the young lads we wouldn't be here, like, you know, they're the men that keeps us here. If we hadn't got the young lads involved in boxing, we wouldn't be here with them, like, you know, and we can thank all these young boxers from 11 years upwards, like, you know, and they're all great lads, so powerful lads, and they work very hard when they're in the club, so they do.
And we cannot forget Joe Hennigan, the man that has put a power work into it over the last 26 years as he's...
Well, what can you say about Joe, like, you know what I mean? Joe is the daddy of them all, like, you know, he works very hard for boxing, so he does in Mayo and in Contigan in Ireland as well. There's not a leave that he doesn't turn over, like, you know, and that...
So he hopes to take over the president this year?
Well, it's in the running anyhow. He's put his name forward to be president of the IAB, and hopefully that he'll get it, like, you know, and he'll be there for the next 20 years with the help of God.
So it was a great night here tonight. You enjoyed this night tonight?
No, it was a great night. It's a great night for the club. Everything involved in Mayo boxing, everything came together and meet a few friends and have the crack.
So you met all the fellas you fought over the years here tonight?
Yeah, I'm still talking to a few of them there, and it's good old mates in all the time, and everything going well.
And one thing, it's great to win an Irish title.
It's great to win one. In my case, it was long enough, but it's nice to win one eventually. But
so you think you're going to the coaching now?
Well, we're helping them out in the club at the minute. They're going well at the minute, so the good young lads coming through, so everything is going well for the future.
So thanks, Thomas. David Conlon from the Ballyhornis Boxing Club. David, how are you tonight? The man that has boxed all over the world.
Yeah, fine, thanks. Had a great night, sure. That's very enjoyable night. Had a great time. Nice to get the award and everything like that, you know.
So you're still doing a bit of boxing?
I'm just training myself really at the moment and sparring guys like coming up and that. I help Loughlin Boxing Club and Crumlin Boxing Club, and I was up in Cavan there last 6 months stationed up there with the guards, so I was helping them up in Cavan, you know. But I'm not really going fighting myself now anymore, you know. I'm getting too old.
So you're thinking about retiring?
Well, I more or less am retired, but I'll just keep fit, you know. I'll just use the sport to keep fit. It's a great sport for fitness, and that's about it, you know.
So you had some great years of boxing anyway?
Fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was a great sport at Mayo, you know. There's great clubs at Mayo, you know, and a lot of help and support, you know, so it was fantastic.
So Ballyhornis is no club now at the moment?
Ballyhornis might be starting a club again. There's talk about, you know, next year that if I move closer to home again after the Guards, I'd probably start a club in like a Ballyhornis.
So you might be based in Ballyhornis yet?
Well, I won't be based in Ballyhornis, but if I got like close to Ballyhornis, I could work something, you know, but we'll just see. Like there's John Walder in Ballyhornis, and he's keen to start a club too, and a few other people, so we'll just see what happens, you know. It would be nice to start it again.
So fair play to you, a great night.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, here we are from the Western people. How did you enjoy the night?
Fabulous night, and I'd just like to say a special congratulations to the 61 award winners this evening. Every one of them should be proud of their achievements. I mean, it's an amazing thing to have the confidence to get into a boxing ring, which a lot of young people don't do. It teaches you a lot. It's a great sport, and I'd just like to say congratulations to each of the 61 winners here tonight.
Yeah, but it's great to see so many young lads boxing now at the moment.
It is. It's a fabulous sport, and it's great to see that lads are getting the courage to go into the boxing ring and to train, and even just to go for a Mayo Championship or to go for a local tournament. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to get into a ring and do that.
But it's great to see the press from the Western people and the Mayo News and all the Connacht Telegraph and all to coming here to report on these.
Well, I suppose we enjoy covering it. We enjoy the sport. Personally, I know myself, I'm from a great boxing family. We've big background in boxing, and it's a joy for me to be able to go around 2 tournaments and to go up to Dublin and watch Mayo lads winning titles or, you know, even getting to that stage.
It's taken over nearly as good as the football now. We have to win the Sam Maguire now, you know, this year.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard battle. Might be harder than winning the national title up in the National Stadium.
Lovely, Michelle. Thanks very much. We have a real champion come down here now to us. How are you?
Nice to be here. Nice to be
You enjoyed this night very well.
Absolutely brilliant. It's a credit to Joe Hennigan, the likes, for putting a night on like tonight. As all the lads here tonight, they like to meet up with each other. It's brilliant. Like there's Joe, like the likes John Waldron, the Conlon lads. I would have been by one when the lads would have been
back
20.
in the years, yeah.
Yeah, they've been 20. They're the lads we looked up to, and it's brilliant to be all here tonight. Have a good night. Good food. A credit to the Ridgepool tonight, having a lovely meal, lovely facilities, and it's very, very good. Brilliant.
Very great night, and especially from the boys from Kilsalla. You soon have a young man turning professional down there.
Yes, Henry, my cousin. Now I'm absolutely delighted to be known to Henry. He was over in Manchester doing a good bit of sparring, so I think he's heading to America, going the pro ranks. So I'd like to wish Henry the very, very best of luck with that, and please God he'll do well.
So he's having his first professional fight in a few months' time, is he?
Yeah. He's just to sign the dotted line, so please God all go well there, and we're behind him in Gisal 100%.
So that's lovely. Fair play to you.
Come on, thanks, Mark. Thank you.
We have another champ here beside me, Darren Conlon from the Ballyhonest Boxing Club. How are you, Darren?
I'm very
Enjoy the night?
It was a great night. Thank you very much. Yes, I enjoyed it immensely. It's good to see all the old faces there, looking a little bit older and worn, and a little bit fatter from the day I remember them. Apart from Joe Hennigan, who's looking great, of course.
Joe Hennigan is sticking at my
He
day.
is, yeah. He's as old now. He looks as old now as he did 20 years ago. He hasn't aged today. So
You're still doing a bit yourself now?
No boxing now. No, I'm retired.
So you'll be soon going into the coaching?
Yes, I'd like that very much. I think it's a nice job to be a coach and pass on some expertise to youngsters and get some nice trips out of it too around the world. Hopefully Joe will sort that out for me.
You haven't been all over the world yourself?
I have. Boxing has been very good to me, and I recommend it for any young fella. It's a great way to travel around and meet people, yeah.
Like you're boxing for the last 16, 17 years yourself?
I am, since I'm 10. So from 10 up to the ages of 25, I'd say. So yeah, I got 15 or 16 years out of it. That's
I
great.
remember back when we used to be doing the videos back in the 90s there.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk fast enough. I'd be hitting so fast.
Oh, the punches, you were a real champion.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah, I was, yeah.
Lovely, fair play to you.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Son here tonight at this big dinner dance. Your son is out in Austin, is out in...
He's out in Boston.
Boston?
Boston, USA.
USA. The
Yeah.
most... Many titles did he win? 6, was it?
7.
7 Irish titles.
7 Irish titles, yeah. Yeah, 7 Irish titles, yeah.
So you come down here tonight to collect the big prize for him?
I came down here to collect the prize, and I'm delighted to be able to say this and congratulate the Eagles Boxing Club and the St. Anne's Boxing Club for bringing them so far. And here tonight was a great night, a night that you couldn't imagine.
Well, there was over 300 people in there tonight at the dinner.
Oh yeah, oh it was fantastic. It was a great.
So he switched from the St. Anne's Boxing Club. He joined the Eagles Club there a couple of years ago, didn't he?
That's right. He joined the Eagles Club and he done very well with them as well. He won 3 All-Irelands with them.
So he has a record. He won 4 with St. Anne's and 3 with the Eagles Club.
4 with St. Anne's and 3 with with the Eagles.
Yeah.
With Pat Eagles at the key. And we're awful proud of him, and and he's just.
Oh, it's a great record. To win 7 Irish titles.
Oh, it's a great record. It's a fantastic record.
It is now. So boxing in Mayo is at its highest.
Oh, the boxing in Mayo is at its highest, especially in Westport and St. Anne's and the Eagles Boxing Club. No bother.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And here we have Fiona, one of the toppest judges now in the world. Was it Fiona? She's done all the courses all over the world. She was out where last week?
I was out in Turkey, Istanbul, at the European Women's Championships.
So young lads that's out here watching here, this will be your real top judge in the championships next year, Fiona.
Yes, it will. They will, I think.
So it was a great night, Fiona.
It was very good. A lot of hard work went into it. The club spent, particularly Joe Hennigan and Pass, spent a lot of time out gathering up money, fundraising, phone calls made to national champions. You know, it was 5 months of hard work, but thankfully it all paid off tonight. I think over 55 of the national champions out of 61 were here, so it was a good night.
One of the brilliant nights, and your father Joe had a great night. A man that has put so much into boxing in Mayo over the last 20 to 30 years.
Well, he probably doesn't think he had a great night. He's sweating a lot all night, but.
Oh, but sure, it's a real hot night.
But yeah, and it was nice to see that the clubs nominated him for the Hall of Fame award. You know, he's put over, as I said, over 25 years into the sport, at the club, at Mayo, at Connacht. But at the end of the day, his loyalties are always with the club, and the boxer's in our club. So, you know, he doesn't rise high and head off to Dublin.
Well, there's one thing about if Joe wasn't in it, there wouldn't be much boxing in Mayo, I don't think.
Well, there'll probably be boxing in Mayo. There's always somebody to step into your shoes, but I don't think with the Mayo fixture booklet and our awards dinner, none of that would happen if it wasn't for him. So I'm glad that he got the award tonight.
So thanks, Fiona, for such a great night.
Thanks very much.
Now we have the man, the Superman from the RNRE Boxing Club, Mr. Joe Hennigan, will be president of the Irish Boxing Board shortly. Joe, what a night you put on.
Very good night, very good night. Great crowd. A lot of boxers, 61 boxers plus 18 of our county boxers, so it's a great night for them.
And we had some fine champions here that started boxing back in the 90s, Joe, as we remember.
Well, go back to 88 when Thomas Conroy won his title there, and then when you come into the David and Darren Condon, Austin O'Malley winning 7 there in a row, the first Mayo boxer ever to do so. You could go on and on, Paul Quinn winning 4 titles there, and you could go on and on and on there. We had a great year since 1988 to 2006, 61 titles as I says, and we had a very good year this year as well. So it's looking good for us.
Boxing is improving all the time in Mayo, Joe.
Well, we took 8 titles this year, which was a great boost compared to last year. We only took 4 last year. I was a bit disappointed in that, but we took 8 this year, and I'm very, very happy with that. But this particular show here took a lot of work. Pam already done a lot of work for this show, and of course, I mean, without his help, it wouldn't have been possible for me to put it together either. So it takes more than one, even though I get a lot of the credit.
Oh yeah, well, RNRE was one of the top clubs that in the county, Joe. They're going a long time now, aren't they?
We're going since 1949. We're one of the longest affiliated clubs in the county, so we're going since 49, and hopefully we'll keep going.
Well, fair play to you, Joe. A very enjoyable night here in the Rich Pool in Ballina. So we've Austin Cameron here from the Mayo News. What do you think of the show tonight, Austin?
Well, Martin, I thought it was very well organised. Tremendous crowd. It was hardly sitting room, never mind standing room, and I thought it was a credit to all concerned the way that this show was organised. There were, by my estimation, over 80 people got awards, and to try and bring that many people back from all over the country and indeed from many parts of the world, it was a tremendous achievement, and I'd like to thank all those and commend them for their efforts in having so many people here, and the organisation was fantastic, as good as you'll ever get.
Well, you cover the boxing well now in Mayo, in Connacht Championships and everything else, don't you?
Yeah, well, we do, and why wouldn't we? Because it's a native sport, and it's as good a sport as any. It teaches discipline to youngsters. We are only too delighted, Martin, to do it any chance we get, because it's a sport that, to my mind anyhow, isn't well enough covered nationally.
Well, it's not, no, but
you know that we have. It's one of the most successful we have had at Olympics, particularly, and I think for that reason it should get more publicity.
Yes, and we have more All-Ireland champions in Mayo than Sam Maguire's.
We certainly have an awful lot of Mayo or All-Ireland champions in Mayo. I was amazed tonight at all the boxers from Mayo that won national titles, and of course from 1933 on that was covered 88 before, and Dick Hearns and so on. And some of the finest boxers that Ireland has produced came from this county, Martin.
Oh, some of the best, yeah. Going back in them years, in the 50s and 60s, you know us, and there were some great boxers.
Some tremendous boxers, and it mentioned Noel Coggins there tonight, Dick Hearns, there were so many of them, Barry Donnelly, you know, and Georgie Armstrong. It's tremendous what has been done for boxing in Mayo, and it's continuing to be done by so many people.
And it's great to see such a great turnout tonight for the show.
Tremendous turnout, tremendous turnout.
Thanks very much, Austin.
Very welcome.
Here we have the king of boxing, all the way from the St. Anne's Boxing Club Westport, Peter Mullins. Heavyweight champion for many years, Peter.
4 years.
4 years. You turned professional there at one stage?
Well, I was thinking about it one stage, but it never happened. Back in the 70s.
Did you spare the real Henry Cooper in England?
No, not Henry. Back there spared a lot of times in England back in the 70s, but I wasn't good enough to go pro.
So this was one great show tonight, Peter.
This was, it topped 90. We were all here in 87 when we did the last one. It was brilliant then, and this is better. it was great to see all the lads and meet all the young fellas. Like, it's great for young fellas now. Like, say, we had 2 boy ones tonight that won titles first year, that won titles there in April, and like this has to be great, like for them, you know, for the future.
So over the last 20 years, how many titles have St. Anne's Westport won?
Since we won our first title in 1971, and we've won 36 since.
It's some record, Peter.
We've won every year now since. We've won titles every year now since '91.
But the late Pete Callahan was one great man for the St. Anne's Club.
Well, now, you know all about Pete, same as me, because you were with us at the time. Pete was kind of special, Charlie, wasn't he? Pete was very good.
Pete was a special man.
Pete was one of the best, yeah. You know, it's like everything else, you know, you don't really realise how good a thing and it's gone. But Pete was the best, surely.
So this is Peter Mullins, one of the kings of the boxing in Mayo. This man all the way from the Arda Boxing Club. Larry, how are you tonight?
Not too bad, not too bad. How's yourself?
What a great show.
Good show now. Good for the young fellas that was getting their awards and the officials that was getting awards as well. It's good for them too. Good for promotion for boxing.
So you had a few Irish titles from the Arda Club over the years?
3 Irish titles overall. One of the lads now is on holidays. He just couldn't be here tonight, Shane Kilroy, but we collected his award. And Jimmy Sweeney and Damien McLaughlin, 3 awards got, 3 Irish titles got, so it's not too bad.
You only started back in the early
91.
Yeah.
We've had the 3 titles since that now, and a lot of Mayo titles, Connacht titles, a lot of boys was boxed for different places, like, you know.
And you were highly into the judging now and refereeing all the time. You're doing it for now for over 20 years now, I think.
Well, 10 or 15 years anyway now, a good while now. So
yeah. Back in the 90s.
That's a good while ago, well, a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Oh, no. It's good now, enjoy it, like, and enjoy the young fellas, watching the young fellas coming along and coming up and watching different ones going to Dublin and seeing how they do, like, it's good that way, like.
Oh, it's great to see so many young lads boxing now at the moment. And winning Irish titles to make it better, at boys ones and everything.
Oh, that's the main thing, as long as they get to Dublin, even if they don't win a title, as long as they get to Dublin, go through the preliminaries and the quarter-finals, semi-finals, they're doing good. They're doing good. Any young lad that gets to Dublin is doing very well now, so he is. Now.
You have met all the stars tonight, boxers, coaches, and the king of boxing. And you've met Joe Hennigan, a man that has put so much into it, and especially into this dinner show here tonight in the Rich Pool Hotel in Ballina. So from Merton Corcoran here, a very good night. We hope to meet you again here next year.